Alright, here we go, guys. Just doing a quick little voiceover of this because my audio got messed up again. But here's just a quick little rates. 3% legendary, 17% epic. Everything else is going to be rares, alright? And you're guaranteed a legendary on your 35th as a pity and an epic on your 7th. So I'm just going through my old legendaries for the last week and what I've gotten so far and all my pulls. I've had 2 free so far at this point, and here's my first actual multi for me actually paying for. Adenthia, she's a pretty good fire unit. Cypherus is a good a good support because she's a healer and she's poison, so you need someone for your poison team. There you go, Cypherus. Lydia I've never touched, but she is an okay shield unit that likes attack speed. So there we go for Lydia. And yeah, it's reading through. Yeah, she gets immortality and gains attack speed up. Filbert actually is a pretty good tank for being a rare. I like his skills a lot. Now here's my secondary, and I was so excited when I saw this because I was like, hey, that is a legendary. So I'm skipping through all these rares. I do not care about rares in this game right now. I just want my legendary. And the first legendary that I get, Gillian. So this is the legendary healer that can heal anyone across the entire map and also gives a defense buff to you guys, or actually not a defense buff, it's like a damage reduction buff, which is actually much better because if you have a glass cannon with low defense, she's much better just saying, hey, you just take less damage, not your defense goes higher. Excuse me, I'm sick right now. Next thing we do my second multi, and we got her for the next epic, and Dane is really good, guys. If you want like an almost pure DPS unit for killing bosses in the second half of a boss's life, he's very good. As you can see, his skill, he gets his ultimate up when you attack someone with less than half health, so it doesn't really work too much on mobs. But if you get a boss and he's less than half health and he has some kind of stacking ability, he gets stronger and stronger the longer he's alive, Dane will do really well on him. Alright, Dane is probably my favorite epic right now when it comes to DPS because he does really good. Thea, you saw that rare there, she is also pretty good for fire. I like her skill, she's pretty solid. Let's wait to the next ones, come on. And next clip here. Alright. So here I got the 21 more summons from the first 15, so I'm going to show you guys these real quick. This was on my second day of playing through, on the 25th. I got a little late than everyone else, and I got 2 epics on the first one, so I was okay with that. First one being Thea. I don't use her at all. She can like turn invisible. I don't really like her, she's too defensive, and I have too many defensive units. Next one is Lydia. Again, I already have her. She's pretty solid as a tank, but I do not need more defensive units. Like almost all my summons have been defense or support units, so unfortunately I have not been able to use her yet because I don't have a lot of lightning units either. My next multi, all rare, so I'm just skipping through this. Some of them are good, yes, but I'll show you guys in a tier list video that I have planned to make later. But I'm just mostly trying to show you guys any epics that I got here and also some of the legendaries that I got. And yep, next one here, we have Dane again. So unfortunately another duplicate. It's good to have the little stats you get, or drops you get, because you can upgrade your artifacts with them. But right now I just want every epic in the game so I can actually start the team building rather than getting artifacts. And this guy's pretty good here. So he's a tank, but he's more of like a assault tank, where even though his damage modifier says defense there for his ultimate, he's very good at, oh no, sorry, this is the wrong person. No, this guy's pretty good. He gets surrounded by enemies, he gets a lot of extra defense, and he also can taunt. So this guy's what I have on my main team right now because he's a pretty good defense guy. I'm thinking of the other horse girl you get for free. This right here, Usha. This is my favorite rare back in the first beta in December and November, because she stacks with the damage people or frost people so well, and also lightning with the attack speed up she gets. So I love her. I wish she was a captain and had a really nice captain skill, but either way I love Usha. If I ever build a ice team, I want her on my team because I mean look at her character model too, guys. She come on. And then the rest of these are just rares, so I'm skipping over them. Like I said, I go back over them on the tier list video whenever I do that. Ishitar, I guess they changed his name to Istarian. He summons the dragon at the start of battle, so not good if that thing dies, but if you can keep it alive, he has really high DPS. Bunch of commons, not showing that. Alright, and this is the final summoning that I've done here. with the is it going to load? There we go. With the last 41 that I just purchased, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna pull the trigger, use my budget for the month on gaming on this. And in the first one, got another legendary. Now this one here, I was a bit surprised to get this legendary. I was hoping for Felicity, the fire legendary, like I had before in the beta, but instead I got Toadstool. So he's pretty good defensive legendary units. Has a lot of buffs and debuffs you can put on, but again, I need DPS. When you get early on in these type of games, you want DPS, because my issue right now isn't dying super quickly. I mean, it is now, but for the most part, you want DPS to clear waves faster when you're farming and everything. I don't really need tanking that much right now. I have a good support already. Gardra's pretty good because he can lower the enemy bosses' frequency in which they use their ultimates, and he also has attack penalty, so he's very good at debuffing the enemy boss. So that guy's a really good one. Next epic was Corrin. I don't use poison too much. I have to just talking to one of the devs, and it seems like it may have gotten nerfed. And I have to go into how poison works in this game. I have to really test it out. I don't have a lot of poison units, but they seem pretty bad right now. So I do definitely have to test out the poison units and see what they're like. Now I hate being sick. Alright, next roll through. I forgot who I got in this one. Was it the lightning? No, okay. Yeah, so rares, again, I'm going to skip through all these rares, and then another duplicate of the poison guy I just got. So that one was a flop, but we got 24 more, and you guys are going to probably be disappointed in the last few you see. But alright, let this play through. Let's see. Okay, so Dench, the poison, the DPS again, like I said, and I Gardra's again, so unfortunately, I got a lot of duplicates. Again, I have most of the rares, so I can't complain too much. I think I'm missing only 1 or 2 rare or epics in every category, except for lightning. That one I'm missing every single one except for 4. The other categories, I'm only missing 1 or 2 units from epic heroes. I gotta put a plus with epics. Epics here. Taurus is pretty good defense. Pharaoh is honestly weaker than I thought. Ariel is also he's a DPS character since he finished high skill. His passive is really good. His battle but I'm using the Radiant team right now. And my second team I wanted to build was not going to be Frost, but now I guess I have to build a Frost and Poison team. Hero is a guaranteed legendary, so no matter what